They think when you go to the hospital, they're always drawing blood. They even got in certain states where they're going to allow the police officer to take and do a mouth swab to get your DNA, whether you're arrested or not. Why are they allowing them to do that? They want to know what nationality you go back to. You know, because they want to do away with you tribes. They want to cut you off, man, but they won't be able to. Because the Lord said, if you can discontinue my covenant with the matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it because I don't wanna mingle it.
You got it?
I can find it.
Yeah. I got this is Jeremiah 31. I was right on it.
Okay.
This is Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus saith Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea, and the waves thereof roar. Yahweh of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith Yahweh, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
All right. If any of those ordinances come about, it's going to be no more Israel. But what? Come on, you already know the Most High already set their ass up, because what? You can only go. You can't go. You can't even go in space past what the Van Allen though, because you can barely get out there. You can go only so far out into space. Underwater, you can only go so far because the pressure will blow your ass up. You can only go so far, so you're stuck into a rock and a hard place because you can't accomplish your enterprise, man. Ain't no way you can. First of all, you can't accomplish because he said, "When they ready?" Can I get that? I think that's Job.
Yeah, I got
Job 5. Yeah,
you got
the Enterprise 12.
Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hand cannot perform their enterprise.
Right. He's not going to complete his new world order. He devises them. Their hands are the crafty. So when they thought they could measure the sea, he gave them something even harder. So either or, he said if you can measure it. So if you can't measure that or that, man, you're done. But that's why they're out there. We don't. They probably shooting rockets all day. Even them other Edomite nations, man, are jumping out there doing their own little programs, man.
The fucking Chinese, they just fucking made a telescope, like one of the world's biggest telescope. For some reason, they got the world to look at aliens or to look at space and everything.
Angels.
Yeah,
because they know angels are out there, man. But they call them aliens.
Yeah, right.
I mean, technically they're right.
Looking through the
foreigners,
glass.
aliens, foreigners.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a precept. And if you brothers seen 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea, it's something they had us read in school when we watched the movie. And Esau went underwater and shit. He got 30,000 leagues under the sea. Then the fucking the ship started to fucking crack. Beasts started attacking the ship and shit. Giant sea monsters coming after him.
Right. It's another world down there, man.
Yeah.
It's a total another world down there, man. Esau think he can put
just go down.
Yeah, he think he can just go down there and just chill and walk. One giant leap for mankind or whatever. One small step for the eagle is landed type shit. Yeah, the eagle gonna land on his goddamn face and shit. He gonna be out of there.
Oh man, one of the funniest things I've ever seen, man. There was an eagle that was like a mascot or something for a school, and they let it fly around the auditorium. And it tried to fly out the window, but it was a glass window, and it just smacked into the window. It just dropped. So I guess the eagle's neck broke. That's the symbology of America. You know, you think that you're free to roam around, to do basically anything you want to, but right when you least expect it, you're gonna smack. You know, you're gonna smack, crash, right into that window.
Yep.
This is
that you think you can see through.
That you think you can see through.
Your future.
Yeah, which is the future. Because when you go to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, the windows represent the future. There's no future for the so-called white man. It's not. You know, like the scriptures say, it says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
That's right.
This is Job 20 and 23. when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh by Shemi al-Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. That's a while he's eating, while he's
performing his things that he got playing.
While he doing what he do, Esau doing his wickedness, Yahweh by Shemi al-Shai is gonna stop him, man. He stopped his hands of the crafty so it can't perform his enterprise. Esau, you gonna get right to the top, and Most High gonna fucking pull your ass right down. Like if you ever played, if you were swimming with your brothers or some shit, and fucking he'll grab your leg and pull your ass to the fucking bottom of the water. That's what the Most High gonna do, man. He gonna drown your ass.
You gonna see it bubble?
Yeah.
Bubble. That's it. You gotta be right. So we gotta be prepared and be watchful around this devil, man. Cause this nigga's horrible. This motherfucker is a bitch. He do the same shit, and everybody fall for the same okey doke, the same thing. How do you always get the picture of the terrorist? He always alone, man, but he killed 80 people. Like one dude hit where everybody would truck. It was a sacrifice for that.
No cameras around.
No cameras.
You know,
but it's cameras.
How do they get a picture of him?
How? Oh,
and they blew his ass up too.
And pre-Facebook and pre-social media, they had pictures before that.
They got his DNA.
Yep.
They got his
cousin.
They got his birth certificate. They got his social security card. One thing that got me, right? Remember when the terrorists so-called did the bombing, right? Mm-hmm. Now, there was a plane that crashed somewhere, and out of everything that got burnt up on the plane, the only thing that didn't get burned up was the ID and passport. You know, how is that even possible? Man. That goes to these devils. That's the most weakest, dumbest shit. And if you fell for that, you're just stupid. You deserve what's coming for you. The plane exploded and crashed, but the only thing that didn't burn up was an ID and a passport. Of all of them, though, every last terrorist that was on that plane.
Every last one of them.
So everybody else's passport burned up, but theirs didn't.
They always kill. They always kill them, right? So they can't talk, you know. They always kill them so you can't be interviewed. Like the dude down here in Dallas. They took a robot and blew him up. He was just shit out of luck, man. So he can't talk because the other guy before that had his AR-15 and turned it in before they could get at him. So he already turned it in. He beat the so-called white man to his game. Yeah. That was the spirit of the Lord that had let him do that day. That was the spirit of the Lord. Right? So you got to be watchful, man. This is Luke 22:21 and 34. It says, "And take heed to yourself, lest at any time your heart is overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things, and shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man."
That's the reason that you're supposed to be in these scriptures. Hey, these scriptures is like a stand back. You know how you've been drinking and you pop that stand back, and next thing you know your hangover is gone, man. You know, that's what these scriptures is like. Because watching the media and the different things that Esau is putting out there, if you dab into it and you begin to believe that, then you become drunken. You become drunken off Esau's philosophy, off his political schemes. You know? But the scripture constantly warning being sober, man. It constantly, the brother read at least about 3 scriptures that speak about being sober. You know, these scriptures teaches us to be sober-minded. You know, Esau is trying to get us drunk with that cup that he holds in his hand, man. That's full of mixtures of drinks. Which Esau is a so-called white man. You know, he's trying to get us drunk. Just like how he got Gad drunk and he was able to get them to sign different treaties and give their lands over. The so-called white man is trying to keep us drunk so that he can pass his agendas on us under the radar. But if you're sober and you're constantly staying occupied in prophecy, you're not gonna fall for his okie doke. You're not gonna fall for his tricks. That's the reason why he hates us so much, because we don't fall for his tricks. And we come out here, we record, and we speak about them. We call them out for all of the different things that he do, and then we go back and we upload it to YouTube. Some brothers are even at camp, live streaming their camp.
There's a live stream right now.
Live streaming their camp, man. So this message is going out, and the world are now figuring out that this man is the devil. So he's trying to hurry up and scramble to try to get his pieces in order, man. Try to get his chess pieces in order. But guess what? The brother read the scriptures. It says when they're about to fill thy belly, you know, the Most High is gonna rain judgment upon you, man. And that judgment is coming swift, and there ain't no way that you can turn it away.
And just, hey, the brother mentioned a live stream. The apostles are literally doing a live stream right now. like literally right now. See, look. They fucking doing a live stream, man. And then DC was just doing a live stream. So this word is getting pushed out. And I'm gonna grab.
And the so-called white man see we're not drunk. He see that we're sober, man.
We're not playing Pokemon Go.
But he wants us to be drunk. And guess what? Because we're not drunk, he's gonna try to kill us, man. He's gonna try to put us to death. Because guess what? We can't be here. We can't be set up and influence the other people, man. We're like the spiritual AA. We're like the spiritual Alcohol Anonymous. And we're trying to wake you jakes up to be sober, man.
This is Second Timothy's 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. And verse 4, that's what getting everybody all day. Verse 4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Racist.
That he may please him who have chose him to be a soldier. So you're not supposed to entangle yourself with the affairs of this life. This bullshit, man. Don't get blindsided by the bullshit. And like the brother said, when you teach yourself. I'm saying that for myself also, man. There's a lot of bullshit out here, man. You got people walking up and down the street trying to fucking catch Pokemon, man. A fucking animated thing on their phone. Motherfuckers walk around like this, fucking stepping it over shit, running into people,
getting hit by cars, crashing into trees, walking into KKK meetings, getting caught cheating.
Right, idiots, man. I heard one idiot stop on the freeway, caused a major accident
for a legendary Pokemon.
Imaginary. I seen.
Gotta catch them all.
At my job, I seen a 55-year-old lady walking around just looking. Yeah, she's old 55, man. Dude, that was amazing. That's funny.
Well, I was at fucking work setting up some dude's phone. He was old. He had gray hairs. He was he was born in 1980. And I was like, we started talking about Pokemon Go. I'm like, you better not be playing that. He's like, all right. I'm like, you playing that shit, ain't you? He's like, it ain't that bad. I'm like, what the fuck is you? You an older Jake playing a fucking
and you want to know why? Because he's trying to locate those little youths that are out there playing it. He's trying to find those little boys that's doing it. He's trying to find those little girls that's doing it. Because he's a pedophile. Hey, when you go to catch a Pokemon, it automatically pings your location. So people that are connected with you on Google can find out where your location is. You know, there's people that's getting robbed playing that. When people can tap into their location and see where they at, and they go and take their iPhone, take their money. But then you got pedophiles that's playing that game too. You know, trying to find little boys and girls, man. So don't be surprised if little kids, that you just let your little kid go out and basically they end up getting kidnapped playing Pokemon Go.
That's gonna lead to the chip. That's gonna lead to the chip, because they're gonna have some little kids get kidnapped. That one lady that was in San Fran gonna come back. So we need this chip so we can track our kids rather than the parents actually watching them.
Life alert don't work anymore.
They just gonna chip. They just gonna start fucking chipping you people, man.